Hello, and welcome back to It's New. Really, I mean, Greg is terminated, so.
He's at camp.
Wait, is Greg in baseball camp or is his kids in baseball camp?
I think they all are.
Very good. Anyway, I know, Shep, you want to cover a hot, spicy topic.
Yeah, Google Ads is defending their game of hide and seek with search terms.
And then another hot and spicy topic from Mordy.
So we talked about Google saying all these studies are no good, and we were like, no, Google. And then they ran these studies.
Yeah, I got nothing really that important. Just another discussion forum filter appearance filter in Search Console. Any new?
Video action campaigns have started showing in demand gen.
Very good. All right, whenever you're ready, Shep.
So Colin Slattery posted on LinkedIn yesterday with some really not great stats about hidden search terms. He says, we all assume hidden search terms waste money, but I wanted proof. So I analyzed $20 million in spend, 14 million clicks across 933 campaigns to see for myself. Turns out they do, and to a staggering degree. For every $1 in ads you buy, Google siphons 85 cents in forced inefficiency through hidden search terms. And he has a graphic on this that you can check out. Maybe Barry will share it on the screen. But this is something all advertisers have complained about since Google Ads has made the change. And Ginny's spoken up about it a couple of times. And she's saying again that this is for privacy reasons. She says, I asked about this when joining Google. What I learned, the thresholds increase was solely privacy driven. A search term is reported when it meets sufficient search volume across all Google searches. But what's crazy is when you look in your account and you see the actual data for some search terms you get, it's like there's no way two people search that. So what is the threshold? I would love to know, because those hidden search terms in all of my accounts are not performing well. And I wish you could just turn that off or exclude all of them if they're not going to show it.
Right. Yeah, Colin came back I appreciate your response, Ginny, but why are the hidden for privacy keywords or search terms performing so poorly? Mm-hmm. And you're right. You should if you're not going to show the search terms that you're buying, you're paying for them. You should be able to turn it off. And I wonder if it's a technical thing. I'm trying to could Google before the click happened, before the ad served, say this is going to be a hidden keyword or hidden search term and not show it, or maybe they can't do that till after the fact. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever. But yeah, this is that was a pretty interesting topic, and I figured I'd just cover it. But and then we have this other interesting topic around AI generated content. I know Mordy loves AI and generated content.
I love everything AI and generated content, and boy is my t-shirt biased today. Hold on. Don't believe a word I'm telling you now. So, Ahrefs did a study that Barry Schwartz reported on SEOroundtable.com about
Barry, who again? Which Barry?
Adams. So, does AI content rank? We're still asking this question, which I think is not the question. That's not why. Oh, if it ranks, so I should be using AI to create content. That's leaving that aside for a minute. The fact that it ranks is not why you should do it or not do it, but fine. The results were kind of most pages have some kind of moderate use of AI. 40% of 81.9% of all pages that they studied, which 100,000 pages, have some kind of AI used in it, and 40% are a moderate use of AI. And this is where Google was saying all these studies are so silly, and then we said no, these studies aren't so silly. But I kind of feel like this one's a little bit hard to digest. And don't take my word for it because my shirt is biased. Glenn Gabe wrote on Twitter, please do not read this post and run to publish AI generated content at scale. There is nuance with this topic that I believe the post misses. And the nuance that I found was you take Barry's title here, be careful with Google when publishing AI content, and the AI detectors will flag it as AI.
Really? Such a poor title. They'll flag as AI.
I thought it was a great title. I'm insulted on your behalf, Barry.
Well, I appreciate that. And it is an interesting topic. Google they can't be we hate AI content because everything Google does these days is AI. It's everywhere. And they have to say it's okay. But yeah, a study like that will get people to be oh, this study shows that AI content ranks very well. I'm going to go ahead and just use AI for everything. and that's dangerous. It's dangerous not because some sites may over abuse it, and that's the intent. Like the person who's saying, I see a study about Google ranking content that is AI generated, that intent, according to Google, is the intent that will go ahead and get your site flagged because you're building the content specifically to rank well on Google, and Google says don't do that. Not that how could Google figure out it's your intent, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But that's something that Google said you shouldn't be doing. In any event, if you want, like everybody's been asking constantly in Google Search Console to be able to filter AI generated, like AI overviews in AI mode. People wanted a filter for that. So what did Google do? They gave us a filter to filter by discussion forums rich results. So now you can see if you have any rich results on your website, or not rich results, rich discussion forum rich results, like the discussion, like Reddit. I guess Reddit wanted it. Yeah, Reddit, of course, because Google loves Reddit. They gave them the ability to go ahead and filter to say, how are my discussion forum rich results, structured data performing Google search and Google search with using the search appearance filter. Thanks, Google. We appreciate that. I'm sure Reddit really loves it, but we really want to know how to filter our AI overviews in AI mode. And we're not going to get that.
How do you spell tone deaf?
I don't know, SKI.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then Anu, you got a story for us.
Yeah, for video action campaigns, this is something that came out since like the beginning of the year, or even from September, where Google actually announced that you can start running demand gen campaigns as an alternative to video action campaigns. And yeah, that they were really advising that. And then from about March, you could no longer actually create new video action campaigns in Google Ads. But from now, from July, all video action campaigns are being automatically upgraded to demand gen campaigns automatically. So all of a sudden, if you look at your campaigns and you're like, where are my video action campaigns? Check on your demand gen campaigns. That's where they are lying. That's where they are now. So yeah, if you didn't want that automatic switch, you should have done that earlier on. You have no choice now. So welcome to the world of demand gen.
Yeah, talking about video, I'm not sure what happened to my video. It's much wider, and I didn't make any changes, and I'm a little concerned.
Want to zoom in, maybe?
I could zoom in, but then it's going to lose
Oh, no.
subscribers.
Yeah.
This is what it
Zoom
looked
out.
like in the past, right?
This is what it's looked like before,
Yeah.
always.
The
But
whole
it's
time.
center stage, so if I move, it follows.
Oh.
Yeah, you got one of those cameras. I love that. I want to get them.
Oh, it's really annoying. I don't like them.
I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I'm very disturbed.
Ooh.
Anyway,
No,
Wow,
we're doing good back.
comment below. Which one do you like? Which one do you like better? The further away from my face or the one closer? I think
Further
I'm
away. I
gonna
also like seeing all your
That's a
stuff.
loaded question.
We want to see all the pores and everything.
Can you move your chair back also?
Could you just walk out of the shot?
Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Back with more is new tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Very.
Bye.